Hi, it's Mary Alice here with Change Your Aim, Change Your Life. And I have two reasons to be on this, to post this video today. And I want to share those with you. My videos have been sporadic. It's been an interesting year, a good year, but interesting. I lost my mom a little over a month ago, which was very hard for me. We were very close, and I know it was her time. She was 88, but such a wonderful person. And I learned so much from her in so many ways, and I'm going to miss her a lot. So, just it's a great time of year. It's my favorite time of year, but I'm going to miss my mom. Anyway, besides that, what's been going on for you this past year? The past even 3 months. I would love to know. That's why I'm here, and that's why I post these. I am here to talk about, like I said, two things. One is about the new year coming up. It's very close, just a couple weeks away. And 2012, we hear all these things about 2012. It's going to be this or that or some big shift. Something cataclysmic, something, who knows? I don't know. I just know I hear these rumblings. But what I do know, whatever shift takes place, needs to take place within us, in our hearts, in our minds, in our spirits, and that should be the focus. So 2012 is going to be a special year for all of us. The reason I say that is because I want you to take the bull by the horns and create the year the way you would like it to be. What I mean by that is to grab a journal, to spend some time, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, writing out how you would like 2012 to be for you. Think about this past year. Think about this year, this time of year, last year, last Christmas time. Are you in the same place? Do you still feel stuck, confused, not moving forward? Or perhaps you had great successes this year. You really accomplished a lot of things and maybe stumbled a little bit and learned from that, and you keep moving forward. And that's so awesome, and that's great. My heart here and my message is to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe make that a mantra for 2012. Just stepping out of your comfort zone and stretching and taking risks and moving forward to where you want to be closer to. Let's say there's some people I know who want to get their degree. They want to finish up their college education or their master's. And so the best thing for them is in January, register for classes, start, even if it's one class at a time. It's one step toward your goal. Let's say you want to write a book. You have a novel inside you, or perhaps you have an incredible life you want to share, things that might help other people, words of encouragement, whatever that might be. Sit down and plan on 15 to 30 minutes, maybe 60 minutes every day. And if that means getting up a little earlier every morning, you're committed to doing that, to getting up and writing about your book, whether in the morning or in the evening, whatever time you can put aside to do that. Let's say it's getting healthier. You want to change your eating habits. Okay, then, starting in January, you're going to look up some people that you know did a really great job with their health, and they changed their eating habits. Perhaps they lost weight, they exercised more. Talk to them, find out from them, get that information that you need that will help you move along. I know for me, my daughter's been such an incredible inspiration to me. And she, during the summer, decided, she did her research, and she said, I'm going to go off sugar and grains and gluten. No more for me. And she found wonderful recipes. She's made up her own recipes and has made incredible things. And when she visited here not too long ago, we ate like kings and queens, and we didn't have any sugar, any grains, any gluten. And it was wonderful. And it can be done. And not only that, she lost 30 pounds without even trying. She just changed her eating. So that might be something you'd like to do. And I know for me, that's what I would like to do, is to improve my health and change and continue to change my eating habits. It hasn't been perfect. I like my chocolate once in a while, or a little bit of ice cream, but I have to say overall it's been incredible, the change, the shift that I've made. And for you, whatever it might be, if it's wanting to change your job, you're really miserable at what you do and you want to really move forward. Well, before you just leave that job, obviously, really take time to figure out what it is you want to do and where you want to go. Who would you like to work for? Or maybe you'd like to work for yourself. We have a whole shift in the economy, and I've been studying some of that recently. And I want you to know something, that our economy is not at all what we are used to or what it was based on. It's shifting completely, and it's global. The shift is global. So part of the shift is the new economy is entrepreneurship. So perhaps there is a product or an idea, a service, something that you want to share with other people, and you want to create an income around that. Well, there's so many people who can teach you how to do that. And you can look it up on the internet. Just find out about that. Make that January. Let's say January is your research month and you are going to research all that. I'm just throwing out ideas here for you because I really want you to know that you are capable of taking your life and making it how you want it to be. God gave us incredible human potential, incredible minds, incredible thinking, reasoning. Our reasoning is right up here in the frontal cortex of our brain. The primal part is in the back. And it's time that we not depend so much on the primal. It is important because it does help us in a lot of ways, but sometimes we depend on it too much. And bring it about to the front. Thinking, reasoning, rational, being rational thinkers. And incorporate that with our intuition and our feelings. It's amazing what we're capable of. The gift that God's given us is right up here. And it dwells, it just is all through us. And when God is in us, we are capable of so many things. So I just want to encourage you about 2012 and wish you a very happy new year. And whatever shift is going to be made will be made within you in such a positive and wonderful and marvelous way. I really, really wish that for you. The second thing I want to talk about is the holiday season itself, okay? I celebrate Christmas. Christ is my anchor. I love Christmas time. As crazy as my household was growing up, my mother always made sure the holidays were special. And how she did that is a miracle. God bless her, and I love her for it. And I'm carrying on the tradition. So for me, I love the holidays. I've had some really difficult ones in my past and in my life. But I still made it the best I could. So this is what I want to share with you. I hear from people all over the world. I hear from women who really open up, and the desperation, the dire situations that they live in right now, even in the Middle East, and some people just in their own homes. It can tend to be heartbreaking. And except for the grace of God, there go I. I believe that. But I also know that, let's say, for some of them who are adults now, the holidays represent such crummy time, whether it's, Hanukkah or Christmas or Kwanzaa or maybe just nothing, just enjoying, celebrating for the sake of celebrating, because it's a great time of year to do that. A lot of people do that too. For me, it's very spiritual based, but it's also a wonderful time to give and a wonderful time to receive. That's the loop. Giving and receiving, giving and receiving. We must be good receivers as well as great givers. So I want you to think about that. But I'm aware, I want to go back to what I was going to say, I'm aware that some people are really hurting because Christmas or the holiday time represents a sullenness. They grew up in homes where Christmas was tolerated. There was arguing in the family. I know some people who were abused at Christmas through relatives. Some people whose parent or parents were abusive, alcoholics, and neglected the whole holiday altogether, or used it as a great excuse to drink and be hurtful. So some people grew up very, very poor, and as much as maybe they wanted to celebrate, they just couldn't. So whatever mindset was embedded in that memory of the childhood, I'm here to tell you that the past is the past. You are not your past. Those embedded memories and such created situations for you to build neural pathways in your brain to feel the way you feel. A lot of time has gone by, and if you're an adult now and you still struggle, I would like to suggest to you that you make this holiday what you would like it to be. Let's say between a scale of 1 to 10, your feelings about it are about a 2 or a 3. Okay, well, let's see what would make it a 4. Would that be like maybe starting a new tradition for yourself or for your family? Maybe it'll be giving anonymously to somebody, and that would just really brighten your heart. Maybe it would be like buy yourself a special ornament, or for your family, or for a friend. Just think of a tradition that would make you light up inside, that you would like to keep creating year after year. Something between you and God that you would just love. Building ourselves spiritually builds our minds and strengthens our brains. I just want you to be aware of that. God is so alive in us, it's amazing. And there are blessings and opportunities all around us. But if we've been programmed like this to see only certain things and believe only certain things, we don't see what's out here. We don't see around us. Maybe 2012 can be a year that we begin to take off our blinders and expand our horizons. You know, just move and groove and feel the flow of life and God. Regardless of what's going on around us. We hear about all kinds of stuff on the news, which I've stopped listening to a long time ago. I'll listen enough to capture headlines and whatnot, but I don't dwell on the news. I don't really want to think about what's going on that's extraneous that I can't control anyway. Why would I dwell on that? I would rather dwell on what I can change, what I will change, when it starts with me and I can move forward and to help other people. That's where I'm coming from. So here we go. The first thing I want to remind you of is make a few goals for yourself for 2012. They can be simple, short term, quickly achieved, or maybe long term. Like I said, getting a degree, starting your own business, whatever it might be. You need to be open to the fact that maybe you need to move. Maybe you need to move to another city or another state. Maybe you need to be open to going back to school and honing those skills. Whatever it might be, it's all for the best. So make 2012 the best for you. Yes, we'll fall and slip. Yes, we'll make mistakes. Okay, I don't even like to call it failure. It's only failure when you don't get back up. I just call it mistakes and learning opportunities because we need to learn, right? Okay, and then the second one is, my second goal here for this message is to wish you a wonderful, happy, blessed holiday season. If it's Christmas, I wish you the merriest Christmas. And however you celebrate within your church and your homes, singing carols, which I love to do all day long. I got my little snowman earrings on, I'm a geek about Christmas. If you could see my whole house, I mean, if you were sitting here, I'd stick a bow on you. That's just the way I am. Okay, but I do wish that for you, a wonderful holiday season. And Hanukkah is coming up, I believe starts on the 20th, that you enjoy the celebration of that and the giving and the receiving. And the new year, whatever the new year holds for you, grab it by the horns and make it the best you can for you, okay? Because when you make it the best for you, I got news for you, your energy is going to be so alive, it's going to make it great for the people around you as well. You'll think more clearly, more deeply, you'll connect better to God, and even with the ups and downs and the struggles, there's that peace that can't be measured because it's God-given, that still flows in us, that despite what's going on around us, we can move forward. Expect to achieve the impossible. What you think might be impossible, nothing's impossible with God. It's possible. So think big, dream big, take steps every day, even if they're teeny tiny ones. Even if you're someone who struggles with depression right now, maybe you're situational, maybe you're going through divorce, maybe times are really tough and you're just feeling heavy. Again, let's go back to that scale of 1 to 10. Maybe you're feeling like a 2. What can happen to make you feel like a 3 tomorrow? And the next day? And then maybe a 4. Maybe you'll slip back down to 3, but then you get back up to a 4. Whatever that might be, I don't know what that is for you, but you do, God does, perhaps a physician, your family, a counselor. Move forward. Get unstuck. Get out of your comfort zone. Make life happen for you. God bless you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Take care and really, God bless. Bye.